Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered how Netflix seems to know exactly what movie you want to watch next? Or how YouTube keeps recommending videos that match your interests? Or how Google Maps somehow predicts traffic before you even leave your house? Think about it for a moment. Nobody is manually sitting behind a computer and making those decisions for millions of users every second. So, how does it happen? The answer is machine learning. And here is something fascinating. Almost every AI application you use today relies on machine learning in some way, whether it is ChatGPT, Google search, self-driving cars, fraud detection, medical diagnosis, recommendation systems, or virtual assistants. Machine learning is working behind the scenes. Today, we are going to understand what machine learning really is, why it became the foundation of modern AI, how it works, where it is used, and why every aspiring AI engineer should understand it. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of machine learning, and you will also be able to answer machine learning interview questions confidently. So let us get started. Let's learn about why machine learning matters. Imagine you are teaching a child how to identify a cat. You do not write hundreds of rules. You do not say, a cat has exactly this ear shape. A cat has exactly this eye shape. A cat has exactly this tail length. Instead, you simply show many pictures of cats. Over time, the child learns patterns and starts recognizing cats automatically. Machine learning works in a very similar way. Instead of writing thousands of rules, we provide examples. The system studies those examples and learns patterns on its own. This is one of the biggest reasons machine learning changed the world. Before machine learning, software engineers had to manually define every rule. Today, machines can learn those rules from data, and that changes everything. Let's learn about what is machine learning. Now, let us understand the concept. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that enables computers to learn from data and improve their performance without being explicitly programmed for every situation. That definition sounds technical. So let us make it simple. Think of machine learning as learning from experience. The more data a machine sees, the better it becomes at making decisions. Just like humans learn from past experiences, machines learn from historical data. For example, if you want to predict whether tomorrow will be rainy or sunny, you can train a machine learning model using years of weather data. The model studies patterns and learns relationships. Then it uses those learned patterns to make future predictions. The key idea is simple. Data goes in, patterns are learned, predictions come out. That is machine learning. Let's learn about how machine learning actually works. Now, here is where things become interesting. Let us imagine you want to predict house prices. You collect information such as house size, number of bedrooms, location, age of the property, previous selling prices. This information becomes your training data. The machine learning algorithm studies thousands of examples. It begins noticing relationships. For example, larger houses often cost more. Houses in premium locations usually have higher prices. Newer homes may be more expensive than older ones. After learning these patterns, the model can predict the price of a house it has never seen before. Notice something important. Nobody manually told the system every possible rule. The model discovered those patterns by learning from data. This learning process is the heart of machine learning. Let's learn about types of machine learning. Now, let us explore the major types of machine learning. The first type is supervised learning. Imagine a teacher checking your answers. The model learns using data that already contains correct answers. For example, an email data set where messages are already marked as spam or not spam. The model learns from these examples and predicts future emails. The second type is unsupervised learning. Here, there are no answers provided. The system tries to find hidden patterns by itself. Think about customer segmentation. An online shopping company may have millions of customers. Machine learning can automatically group similar customers together. No labels are required. The third type is reinforcement learning. This is how many gaming AI systems learn. The machine learns through rewards and penalties. If it performs a good action, it receives a reward. If it performs a bad action, it receives a penalty. Over time, it learns the best strategy. Many robotic systems and self driving vehicle technologies use this approach. Let's see some real world examples of machine learning. Let us see where you already use machine learning every day. When Netflix recommends a movie, machine learning is involved. When Amazon suggests products, machine learning is involved. When banks detect suspicious transactions, machine learning is involved. When social media platforms recommend content, machine learning is involved. When your smartphone unlocks using face recognition, machine learning is involved. Even weather forecasting relies heavily on machine learning models. In healthcare, machine learning helps doctors identify diseases earlier. In finance, it detects fraud. In retail, it predicts customer behavior. In transportation, it optimizes routes. Machine learning is everywhere, and the demand for professionals who understand it continues to grow rapidly. Let's learn about machine learning and artificial intelligence. Many beginners get confused between AI and machine learning. So let us clear that up. Artificial intelligence is the bigger concept. Its goal is to create systems that can perform tasks requiring human intelligence. Machine learning is one way to achieve that goal. Think of AI as a large umbrella. Under that umbrella sits machine learning, and under machine learning sits deep learning. So the relationship looks like this: artificial intelligence. Inside AI comes machine learning. Inside machine learning comes deep learning. Understanding this relationship is very important for interviews. Let's learn about machine learning and deep learning. This is where things become really exciting. Deep learning is a specialized area of machine learning inspired by the human brain. It uses structures called neural networks. Traditional machine learning often requires manual feature engineering. Deep learning automatically learns features from data. For example, imagine identifying a dog in an image. Traditional machine learning may require engineers to manually define characteristics. Deep learning learns those characteristics automatically. That is why deep learning became extremely powerful for image recognition, speech recognition, and natural language processing. Let's learn about machine learning and generative AI. Now, let us connect machine learning with the hottest topic today: generative AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Copilot. All these systems are built on foundations that originated from machine learning. Think about it. Before an AI can generate text, create images, write code, or answer questions, it must first learn patterns from massive amounts of data. That learning process is machine learning. Generative AI takes those learned patterns and creates entirely new content. This is why understanding machine learning is essential before diving deep into generative AI. If machine learning is the engine, generative AI is the high performance sports car built on top of that engine. Let's learn about machine learning and large language models. Let us talk about large language models, or LLMs. Models like ChatGPT are trained using enormous amounts of text. They analyze books, articles, websites, research papers, and other text sources. Through machine learning techniques, these models learn grammar, facts, patterns, reasoning structures, and language relationships. When you ask a question, the model predicts the most likely next words based on everything it has learned. That is why LLMs can answer questions, summarize documents, write code, and even help with research. The foundation remains machine learning. Without machine learning, large language models would not exist. Here are some common interview questions and answers. Now let us prepare you for interviews. Let's start with question 1. What is machine learning? Answer. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that enables systems to learn patterns from data and make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed. Now move to question 2. What are the main types of machine learning? Answer. Supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Now move to question 3. What is the difference between AI and machine learning? Answer. AI is the broader concept of creating intelligent systems, while machine learning is a technique that allows systems to learn from data. Now move to question 4. What is training data? Answer. Training data is historical data used to teach a machine learning model how to identify patterns and make predictions. Now move to question 5. What is the difference between machine learning and deep learning? Answer. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses neural networks with multiple layers to learn complex patterns automatically. Now move to question 6. Why is machine learning important for generative AI? Answer. Generative AI models learn patterns from large data sets using machine learning techniques before generating new content. Let's have a quick recap before we finish. Let us quickly summarize everything. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence. Instead of manually programming every rule, machines learn patterns from data. The three major types are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Machine learning powers recommendation systems, fraud detection, healthcare solutions, image recognition, and many other applications. Deep learning is a specialized subset of machine learning. Generative AI and large language models are built on machine learning foundations, and understanding machine learning is one of the most important steps in becoming an AI engineer. Here is the conclusion this video. So, the next time you see Netflix recommending a movie, YouTube suggesting a video, or ChatGPT answering a question, remember what is happening behind the scenes. Machine learning is helping those systems learn from data and make intelligent decisions. And this is only the beginning of your AI journey. In the upcoming videos, we will dive deeper into topics like deep learning, neural networks, data science, generative AI, large language models, AI agents, RAG systems, and much more. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, subscribe to Learn AI with Jay, and share it with someone who is starting their AI journey. Also, let me know in the comments which AI topic you would like me to cover next. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.